NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a winning franchise again. And their all-star Devin Booker said, "You want to see the city at a high level, that energy and aura. I've always said since I've been in Phoenix that I know the fans are there. We've got the support behind us. We just have to go and perform." Kevin, back to you.
Now they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the point guard. And for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now here is Davis. LeBron outside. And stolen by Booker. Pulls it from the elbow. Oubre can't get it to go.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And there's Booker on the assist by Oubre.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
James, the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. The pass to LeBron. Off target from outside. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
And here's Bradley from 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
To look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Booker draws the double. Rubio with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Oubre outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
Here's LeBron. McGee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ayton. Saric dishes to Booker. Passes it to Rubio. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 3. Davis the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
The big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rubio with it. Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Deandre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio.
Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now Carter. Pass to Kaminsky. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break. The Lakers goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
It's good. This game is all even. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Carter against Rondo. Carter kicks to Booker. Back to Carter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. That gives them the lead. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Carter missing. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 8.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Rajon Rondo. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Baines with no one around. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Carter, and there it is for him.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Suns trail by 5. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Howard. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
On defense, Phoenix. Offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. And stolen by James. For the finish. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Here's Jerome. He's still scoreless so far in this one. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Jerome. Baines passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. James, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Nice shot by James. James has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Phoenix calls timeout. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Green. And Morris throws it down.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player. And this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Rubio against Bradley. Poked loose. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Devin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw drops for James. Suns trail by 16. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Pass to McGee. There's Green with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Oubre. He has 5. Left side, Saric. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Ricky Rubio controls the pace of just about any game, and that gives you a chance.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. Here's Davis, and they double up Davis. Green inside the three-point line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Now, here's Oubre. 1:58 left now here in the second. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Oubre's got 7 points.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Howard.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. Saric outside. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to Howard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He gets it in there. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Suns call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Look, that's in coming off an assist from Johnson. 9 points in the game so far.
Booker is good at knowing when to shoot the ball. When he gets that kind of room, he's not going to hesitate.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Rondo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Rubio taking his time here. And that one hits back iron.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Rondo, no good. LeBron against Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And the Suns making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Rondo. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, running up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. He came into tonight following a tremendous performance last time out and looks eager for a repeat. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now off the inbound, and Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Rubio against Bradley. Saric outside. Latre. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The pass to McGee. He kicks it to James. Lets it go from deep. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bradley against Rubio. Booker outside. Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Davis drives in, and it's Davis finishing it off.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
Rubio, good. A nice assist from Booker. Rubio's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rubio, the pass to Booker. Ayton against McGee. Ayton attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And that one's good by Davis.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green.
Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Passes to Caruso. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot to the inside. Morris kicks to Caruso. Morris trying to free himself up. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jerome passes to Ayton. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for Deandre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
Well, Deandre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Ayton. The shot from the low post is good. Ayton's got 12. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. And it's Johnson in for Kaminsky. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Yeah, easy call.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Baines. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. It's deflected. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
For three, Caldwell Pope. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green against Booker. Three-pointer. And no good that time. Kuzma finds Green. Shoots the three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Smith is out there with Markieff Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Cook in at the one. Here's a Kobo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. Johnson kicks to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Up top, Diallo. Covered by Morris. Johnson from outside. Knocks down the three ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Bradley, and he dunks it down.
Wow, Bradley right to the rim, and you don't see him dunk it all that much. Huge slam there.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's a Kobo. Baines with it. Johnson goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Bradley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Bradley plays with a pretty decent force from the two-guard spot, and that's how he gets calls like this.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. LeBron comes in for Smith, and it's Green in for Quinn Cook. Left side, Saric. Over Davis. Misses the baby hook.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Rubio against Bradley.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Saric. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Oubre's got the ball.
This is where Oubre can be very, very dangerous out in transition and using those strides.
Here's James. The putback. Saric grabs the board. Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They get it again. Bradley with some nice D. The Lakers with the ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Davis throws it down.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way.
Now Rubio. Banked in off the glass.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the dunk by James.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And here's Bradley from 3. The Lakers rebound. Davis on the follow.
Not a great idea to not put a body on AD. He'll find ways around you and throw it in.
Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Baines. He dishes it to Saric. Fades and shoots. Here's Rubio. Booker trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Amazing to think about Ricky Rubio finally entering his 30s. Seems like we've been talking about him since he was about 12 years old.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith checked in for James. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Stolen by Rubio. And it's good, 2 points.
You understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there to make plays.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And the Suns making a change here. Jerome is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
For 3, Smith drills it from outside.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Smith. Ball stolen. And the rejection by Smith. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smith the pass to Howard. And here's Kuzma. Smith right side. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. JR, congrats on the win. What were the positives from the team tonight that got you the victory?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
Thanks again, JR. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.